Hello, how you doing? It's been a little while since I put a video out. Main reason being, I don't want this to be a channel that just churns stuff out for the algorithm or, to try and spread myself over different bases. It'd be easy enough for me to try and make these videos overlap and segue into here's how I DM videos, and I feel like there's enough channels like that out there, and they all do things more better than me. I want to keep this focused on Foundry stuff. So for that reason, if there's not any good modules that have come out or that I'm particularly interested in or tips I want to show, I'm not going to waste my time and waste your time by making videos that aren't worth it. So hopefully the inactivity hasn't annoyed anyone. I've seen a couple of comments on my campaign stuff, because obviously I do two campaigns. I DM one and I play one, and I live stream those on Twitch, and I also have started experimenting with streaming those to YouTube as well. And I have had a couple of comments of just okay, it's great that your session's on here, but when are you doing more Foundry stuff? So it isn't that I'm moving away from doing Foundry stuff, it's just I want to make it meaningful, what I put out. So to give you a little update on what is coming, the upcoming things you've got to look forward to on here, I do have a few smaller module videos that I intend to record, probably immediately after this. There's already one commenter who keeps an eye on my t-shirt and uses that to gauge what I filmed on the same day, probably. A couple of smaller modules are going to be coming out soon. I have upcoming my Foundry showcase for the Amber Temple. So the Amber Temple from Curse of Strahd, my group are a ways into that now. I feel like within a couple of weeks they will have completed it, and then I'll make and upload the showcase. I already have it recorded, but it just goes to show that kind of the difference that actually playing through it makes, because I'd gone through it with a fine-tooth comb. I finished making my Amber Temple in Foundry about a year ago. So I thought I'd had it finished, polished, had the video done and ready, and as soon as I was in there with players in a live session, they were finding things that made me go, shit, I wouldn't do that if I was going back again, or I'll change this and tweak that. So it's been really interesting, just as proof that players really do make everything unexpected happen. I then have an overview of my how I handle the Tselenka Pass in Curse of Strahd. That'll be similar to my Berez video, in that I'll be showing you all the different things and all the different scenes I set up and the mechanics I used. And like that Berez video, invariably that will end up with me talking about a bit more about my campaign than I would do in one of these videos normally, just to explain why I did what I did. We've then got Ravenloft, Castle Ravenloft, which I imagine will be a series of videos. I probably will cover a floor of Ravenloft in each video, except for the spires, because that is such a big dungeon. And I also will do a proper pass through my Gulthias dungeon. I know I did a very quick video just showing you how I designed the map, but I will do a proper Foundry showcase of that as well. I also have the other areas I haven't touched in Curse of Strahd that I will do showcases for most of. At the moment, I feel like I probably won't do the Werewolf Den, because although it's a cool location, I don't think really, other than torch and flame effects, but Foundry helped me do anything particularly fantastic in there. It was just a cave full of torches and werewolves. So yeah, that's what we've got coming up. Showcases. I made a live stream, which I then uploaded here, for Hrakamar from Tomb of Annihilation. As I go and play through and continue through Tomb of Annihilation and Rime of the Frost Maiden, I'm going to start to do Foundry showcases of the locations I go through, so it won't be very Curse of Strahd specific. Going forward, we'll start to branch out and cover other modules as well. And I'm also finally getting more involved and teaching myself about the macro side of Foundry. So you'll start to find more macro-related content coming up on here as well. So if you're more into the coding side of what you can get Foundry to do, there's a lot of modules that I've used in my games, but have deliberately neglected because I don't know much about them. I've just got them working for me. Things like Better Curses. We're going to come and revisit things like that. So yeah, just wanted to sort of get in touch, let you know what's going on. Channel's not dead, channel's not inactive. I just only want to make videos when it's something that I think you'll be interested in. So a few very short module videos coming up, and then some longer content soon. But as ever, if there's anything you want me to start putting on the channel, if you would like more of the live streams, I was toying with, similar to my Harakama video, just doing a map out of somewhere whilst I was live on here, setting it up. Any modules you recommend, you want me to look at, anything you do like, don't like about the videos, drop a comment and let me know. But otherwise, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.